What's up, YouTube? So today I have another video for you. I have two games in this one, 89.3% accuracy in a win, and in a draw that I had a lot of fun playing on my stream. It was a 90.2% accuracy. I was able to draw it, but it was a pretty cool game. It is definitely pretty interesting. Before I get into the videos, if you like my content, if you want more chess videos, tutorials, and just game review, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and do all types of interactions with this YouTube video. Also, a quick thing, if you want to see me play live, I do go live every day. So let's go right into this first game, not first video, where I got this win. So I played d4, they played d5, I go bishop f4. I play the London system. I'm a London system player. I do play the Queen's Gambit declined as well. I want to become a master, and I want to master this opening, and then I'll try and master another opening. There are people who play multiple, but I just want to get one down and know it every line, every continuation. But they go c6, I go e3, bishop to f5, bishop to d3, and captures, and pawn here to e6. So if you look at the start of the game, I have this bishop here, they have this pawn triangle that I also, this pawn triangle that I also want to accomplish. So they have a pretty good start. I go knight f3, bishop here, and I can drop back. An important thing is, if say I were to have, well, that's the best move, and let's say they play the best move here, and I want c3. I don't know if that's the best move. Oh, no, not c3. And I play h3. When they go here, this is actually now a much better move than it would have been previously because of the pawn that was on h3. But now I go back. This is still the best move, but this is fine. This is playable because this pawn's here to take it. Because had this pawn been here, if they take, then I have to take with that pawn, which is not a good position. So they take the bishop. I take with the h pawn, as I mentioned. I'm also attacking this, but they see it, and I think they go g6. Yeah, they go g6 in this game. Although this check would have been just fine. Unfortunately, I can't go b4. If this was here, maybe I could go b4, then I could take it. Then they wouldn't have gone there if I had a pawn on e3. But I go c3, finishing my pawn. I should have went queen to b3. Honestly, I wasn't looking at it because I thought it was pretty easy to defend after queen to c7. And I have no dark squared bishop, so I was thinking that it just didn't make very much sense for me to do. And I just went c3. Although, if I were to play again, maybe I would have went knight c3 or c4. Play a bit more aggressive. I usually go c3 when the bishops are on the board, so I probably should have changed my thought process. They go knight to d7, developing that. I go knight b to d2. They go a6, and I go a4. Now I'm going a4 to try and limit this. The only thing is, with the way that they have their pawn structure set up, they can go here pretty much no matter what I do. And I knew this during the game. The reason I still ended up doing it was because I thought I don't think they do this, but if they go here, takes, or whichever one it is, I wouldn't have gone axb5. I know that's the best move. I don't know how many people are doing that because you're creating like a hole there. But let's say they did do the best move. This felt like a very weak attack, so I was fine with it. And like vice versa, if they were to have done this feels like a very okay. I guess it does look a little bit worse because this is just going to get pressured the whole time. But this did not feel very strong. So I still feel comfortable going pawn to a4, despite the fact that I'm not preventing b5. Because usually when you go a4, it is to prevent b5 from being a move in the first place. But they go here knight to e7, which is an action. They should have went here. I think the idea is just this just does not attack very much. It doesn't affect very much. You see it goes there, 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 and there. Like just not a whole lot. But if it's on this square, you're looking at this square, you're looking at this square. And I think this is probably the most important, that you're pointing on these two squares that are on my side of the board. So I go pawn to e4. They go queen here to b6. I go pawn to b5. Now b5, this was a move that I was a bit hesitant to play because usually in the London, you don't want to play b5. The difference in this London and why you have to always take the position for what it is and not just memorization. Like you can memorize something that you can memorize. But there's usually a difference in this, where this pawn is placed. It may already be on c5. It may already be gone and traded. So it will become an issue if you go b5. But because this file is still not open and it's not on c5, I decided b4 was a good move. And it was good. It wasn't the best, but this is a check mark is the third best move, I believe. But they go a5. I go pawn here to b5. Or yeah, b5. This is the best move. It's the only move that made any sense to me. Sometimes you'll make a move and you'll think of other things, but if you take this, just does not look the best. Rook xa5 or queen xa5, either one. I know what the eval bar says, but this is definitely harder to play versus what I did, because now they have an open file. They can stack up, they can castle and triple up on here, and obviously it's defendable. You see the eval bar, but I'm just telling you, I would feel a lot better if this rook is still obsolete in the game for the time being, which is why I go here. They go pawn here c5. I take the d5 pawn first, although queen over was better. I'll say here I did not really know what to do. I kind of just went with first instinct, which was to take this pawn first, and then you'll see what I do next. And I castle. I wanted to let them make the decision. Oh, and this next move. This move, as I said, I put this on stream. I was thinking of literally 5. I think it was 4 or 5 moves. So the first move, obviously, is that. This is the second move. This is the third move. I consider going here as the 4th move. I think it was just 4 then. I don't think I was thinking of 5 moves. I was considering all 4 moves. So I ended up doing taking with the pawn. So the knight was better. So let me tell you why I took with the pawn and not the knight or the queen. So the queen. I didn't take with the queen because I thought after queen takes, they could either move their rook over or just... Oh, I have to sneeze. But it went away. I saw queen takes here. Excuse me. I had to yawn. And then I saw them controlling this file. Oh, that's not even good. I wonder what the best move was. King e7. I didn't see king e7. I saw them controlling the file. And then a castle. And I just didn't like what I saw there. The reason I didn't take with the knight, I thought that after rook over here, like I just thought rook c8 was a very good move. And I'm clearly wrong. But that's what I was thinking. So I took with the pawn so that I could also get there very quickly. I guess I could have done that anyway, so definitely a miscalculation. I was worried about this move, it ended up not mattering. I also like that I controlled these 2 squares, but clearly, miscalculation. They castle, I go knight here to, what is this, c4, attacking the queen. Queen drops back, and this is where I started to feel like I was winning. This is just not a good piece. Like in comparison to mine, that's more centralized. My knights feel more active. This rook is not very involved. This one isn't either, but I mean, it felt like I was about to start winning. I go knight fe5, knight capture, pawn capture. Now, I have to figure out how to... Oh, wait. Oh, this is this game. Is this the game I win? Yeah, this is the game I win. I go knight b4. I'll go slide my queen over, although queen to e4 was better. They get their queen in. I take a pawn. They go here, and this is when... it took a while to think about this, as you see. What is this? What? 32 seconds. And I go knight c6. And after knight c6, I thought the game was over. And I was right, if I play accurately. There's going to be equal material, but a passed pawn with 2 rooks and a queen on the board, I find is not the hardest to promote. I take with this, and the issues, you take with the queen, the rook captures. If you take with the rook, which you may be inclined to do, you drop this rook. So you have to take with the pawn, or that's like the only piece you can take it with. Yeah, very tired. I'm sorry. But they take this pawn, and you see the material count, it's 5 to 5. However, it's not about it being 5 to 5, it's about what type of 5 it is. Well, queen b3, a mistake, admittedly, but I had the right idea to get behind this pawn. I just chose the wrong piece. They go queen c7, I go queen, wow, I'm just throwing the game back to them. But I go queen b5, rook over, and after here, it's just game over. I take this, pawn here to c7, queen here to b7, they capture. Now I'll force a queen trade, and they resign very shortly, as there's just no way to come back from this one. So that was that win. I'm gonna go to this draw. Very fun draw, honestly. You see the accuracies. Both of us played decently, but it was more about the position. I go d4, they go d5. London system, and a very similar response to the first game. I think, what was the difference? Was the bishop out that quick? d4, d5. Yeah, I would say bishop came out first, and then they went e6. Okay, so a bit of a difference in that game, but let's keep going. I go bishop here to d3. They go bishop here to d6. I drop back. They go knight to f6, and I go knight to f3. Normal development, and it's the same idea as I talked about last game. You can go back because the h-pawn can capture there. They go pawn to h6. I go c3. Queen here to c2, a4, and this is normal development. I will say c4, it's not the best move. It does work, but I do feel quite confident I can chop at this pawn structure pretty quickly. I think I do that, yeah. b3, queen captures, and then c4. I will say, about here, I was looking at the position like, I don't know what to do. Like, I really didn't know what to do. Oh, they blunder, so I must miss. Man. Well, that's why it's 90, not 100. It happens. I go rook here to b1, and this is a nothing move. I had no idea what to do. Because if you look, like, if you're looking here, what is your plan? Like, if you're watching this, what are you trying to do? Because nothing, I don't want to push any pawn. Like, I want to keep my position the way it is. If I push e4, then d4 is kind of weak, then e4 is kind of weak, honestly. I want to push a5 eventually, which I do, but that was the only... Oh. Do not know why I'm so tired. I slept like 9 hours, but a5 is the only thing I was potentially thinking of. Go rook here to b1, drop bishop back to f1. Another move. Just had no idea. I can't believe these are actually decent moves. They go queen d6. Let's see if I see what the blunder is now. I could have went where? I get like knight c4 blunder. Oh, e4, e5. Yeah, that's a miss. E4, e5, one's a piece. I get it now. E4. Yeah. Just moving. Did I even move quick? I just suck if I took some time and I didn't see it. Let's see. Do I? Okay, I took 4 seconds. So I just didn't look very long. Still, you want to see that, but I missed it. We trade. I get on this file. Actually... Do I end up getting up a pawn? Yeah, I end up winning a pawn here. But I did the wrong thing. They blundered, and I should have went rook back. How? I want to. What are the moves there? I was supposed to take with the knight. Yeah, I thought taking with the rook made sense to go to an endgame, but you'll see me mess up here actually, as I misread what their plan is. I'm like, oh, they go there. What's the issue? The issue is they want to get this pawn, which I missed. So we trade some pieces off, and as you see, I have 4. They have 4, but they're double. So I actually decide to lose this pawn, as I shouldn't have. But my thought process was, I can't. If my king stays there, their king just gets in, and I lose. They also have double pawns, so it seems kind of difficult. They let me trade this way. And now it's just a draw, as they are up a pawn, but these are very bad pawns. They're double. If there was a pawn here instead of here, it'd be game over. But it's not. So I move my king forward. I trade. They try and get me to get my king away. And just to illustrate, if I go here, then I lose the game. But I have to keep it where they don't get opposition. So if I go here, I'm pretty sure I lose. Yeah. I can't let them get into my side of the board, or I can't let them get rid of my opposition. So you see, I'm forcing opposition. I think if I go up, I lose too. Or no, it's still a draw. But, because then they would have opposition. Okay. Oh, because I can't. But if I go here, I lose. No, really. This is pretty much a draw then. Unless I go back a file. I thought I had to keep the opposition, but I'm finding the best move. As you see, we go back and forth. They're not able to use their 2-pawn advantage, or 1-pawn advantage, as there's just nothing there. Thank you for watching. I hope you could enjoy my recap. If you did, make sure you like, as I mentioned, subscribe for more content. I'm at 26, trying to hit 30 soon, so thank you for all the support, and have a good one.